My name is Carlos Alanis. Uh, what was the other question?
What school do you go to?
Oh, I go to Air Force Academy High School, and my day is going pretty well. So that day was a very gray, very like Chicago day. Um, I was getting ready for my sister's communion. That was gonna be later that morning. My sister and my mom, they were getting ready, and as like man, they get ready very quickly. So I was like ready, like I was ready like 2 minutes late. My mom and my sister left early that day to church, and me and my uncle, we left like 20 minutes later. After that, he smokes cigarettes, so he smelled like cigarettes, and he was just like, for me, he was like my hero, so I was just looking at him and was smelling him and stuff like that, because I was just like a little kid. When we arrived to the church, it was packed, and we couldn't sit with the one that was being celebrated, that was my sister, so we sat on the back, and I could just smell the perfume and the smell of smoke because of the candles. And the mass ended. I was like so happy because we arrived very late, and we got outside, and I was waiting for my mom and my sister. They came out of the church, and they like right away went to take pictures. But before that, one of my sister's godfather, he told me, "You want to see your dad?" And I was just like, "Wait, what?" And I was really caught off guard because I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because that's not my dad, or like my dad is like right next to me type of thing. And he was just like, like surprised to see my reaction, but he then told me, like, grab my hand and I'm gonna take you with him. So I just said yes, and I kept walking probably like 3 feet or something like that. I was watching people's legs, people's feet, how they were dressed very like nicely, and just like the sounds were like of people like happy or like saying like, "Oh wow," like type of thing. Yeah. Until I saw my mom talking to a tall guy, and when I saw that, I was like, "Wait, who is that?" And then my sister's godfather, he told me, "That's your dad." And then my mom approached me and she told me, "Oh, hi Carlitos, this is your dad." And I was like, "No, it's not." Like I kept like saying, "No, it's not," because it's like I knew my uncle as my father and not like as my uncle type of thing. Then he started talking to me. He was like, "Yo, what's your name? Like, how are you doing? And what's your favorite toys?" And I was responding to him like very like with manners and stuff like that. And I told him, "Oh, my favorite toys are Power Rangers and WWE figures." And he was just not surprised. He was just like trying to talk to make conversation with me. And then he gave me $50, and then he gave me another bill, $50, that was for my sister. So I had $100 in my pocket, so I just like put it in, and my mom just stood like stare at me, and it was just like very awkward because right after that I just went to my uncle and told him, "Yo, that guy thinks he's my dad," type of thing like that thing. And my uncle just hugged me, and then we took the photos like next to the church. And my sister was very sad. I could actually see her like very like sad and like with teary eyes, and it was just like very very sad. I think this moment really hit me when I was in grade school. I really like saw the impact of not having a father. There were certain things my uncle couldn't do, or certain things that my mom couldn't explain to me. Also seeing my other friends with their dads, or having like that bond of like father and like son, it really affected me. And during that time I was suffering from like a lot of like mental health problems, so it was just like, oh, like okay. At the same time, my mom like helped me a lot to realize that I really didn't need him, because I was doing great things with my life at that point. I was like playing with my violin. I was like dancing and other things that I feel like my father wouldn't like let me do. It would be like sports or something like that. Sure, the moral of the story is just like if you're gonna have kids, like like be with them or like take responsibility. If you're not, just like take care and like put protection, I guess. And that's it.